My fellow world citizens, it's time for another music lesson. At this time, my song Regain. It's time for the truth, fellow citizens. Let us embrace all truth. And again, I composed this song around another famous Christmas carol, Joy to the World. Just because it can spread very fast, because the tunes will be familiar to many Europeans and Americans. So, it's time for the truth, fellow citizens. Let us embrace all truth. It's time for the truth, fellow citizens. Let us embrace all truth. One more time. It's time for the truth, fellow citizens. Let us embrace all truth. We have been living in lies, insulting heavenly eyes. We have been living in lies, insulting heavenly eyes. We have been living in lies, insulting heavenly eyes. Making dear God sigh, and many God's children cry. Making dear God sigh, and many God's children cry. Making dear God sigh, and many God's children cry. Let us bring back honesty with joy. Let us bring back honesty with joy. So now, all together, the first stanza. It's time for the truth, fellow citizens. Let us embrace all truth. We have been living in lies, insulting heavenly eyes, making dear God sigh, and many God's children cry. Let us bring back honesty with joy. Now the second stanza. It's time for the love that grows together. Let us express all truth. It's time for the love that grows together. Let us express all truth. We have been isolated, making life full of stresses. We have been isolated, making life full of stresses, creating gaps in divide, letting doubts and fear grow wild. Creating gaps in divide, letting doubts and fear grow wild. Let us bring back friendliness on earth. Let us bring back friendliness on earth. And so the whole stanza. It's time for the love that grows together. Let us express all truth. We have been isolated, making life full of stresses, creating gaps in divide, letting doubts and fear grow wild. Let us bring back friendliness on earth. Now the third stanza. It's time for the march to sustain forever. Let us conserve all truth. It's time for the march to sustain forever. Let us conserve all truth. We have been unwise, using without compromise. We have been unwise, using without compromise, polluting air, land, water, letting many species disappear. Polluting air, land, water, letting many species disappear. Let us bring back lost heaven on earth. Let us bring back and bring back lost heaven on earth. And now the whole stanza together. It's time for the march to sustain forever. Let us conserve all through. We have been unwise, using without compromise, polluting air, land, water, letting many species disappear. Let us bring back and bring back lost heaven on earth. And now the last stanza. It's time for the joy to feel universal. Let us extend all through. It's time for the joy to feel universal. Let us extend all through. We have been naive in denial, world not yet egalitarian. We have been naive in denial, world not yet egalitarian. More pleasures meant more hunger, cause resources are not shared. More pleasures meant more hunger, cause resources are not shared. More pleasures meant more hunger, cause resources are not shared. Let us share and share with brothers and sisters. Let us share and share with brothers and sisters, ensuring the very basis of living rights on earth, ensuring the very basis of living rights on earth, ensuring the very basis of living rights on earth. This is the best time on earth since the Trojan War. There is no heaven in the sky. Earth was heaven before the colonialists and their evangelists converted part of earth as hell since the Trojan War. This is the best time commercially, scientifically, technologically, religiously, philosophically, and spiritually to take back our world, to regain that lost heaven on earth. God bless all citizens to stand tall for truth, peace, and justice.